What's up, y'all? Hey, good morning, first of all, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all ass up, man. We got like a little announcement, you think?
Yeah, I think it's a big announcement, man. I'm excited. A lot of y'all may know me and Smoke, but a lot of y'all may not know. Me and Smoke been friends since sixth, seventh grade in Miami, where we grew up at, and that's where we've been at for a little while. I up and left and came to Georgia, and really wanted to change my life and do things differently and show people that life was just different than what it was just living in Miami and being in Miami. So at the end of that, here we go. We're about to drop our first podcast. It's coming soon. We've been working on it. We just wanted to go live and get the people an update of where we were at when it came to us in life and where we were at when it came to moving forward. So this is where we're at. Mirror Conversation. That's the name of the podcast. And
Hey, tell them what you thought about. Like as we was going through the names, we had a lot of names.
we had a lot of different names. I'm gonna say one. Smoke wanted to go with Brick by Brick. Nah, we ain't even on no drugs or anything like that. So Brick by Brick wasn't a good name, but Mirror Conversation, I feel like that was a great name, because all of us look in the mirror day by day and see where we're at, and we question ourselves in the mirror, because in the mirror you ain't talking to nobody but yourself. What you think about that, Smoke?
I mean, when he said that, I really hadn't even thought about it like that. Like people having conversations within themselves, because believe it or not, right? I talk to myself.
I talk to myself as well.
On the way to work, talking to myself probably helped me calm down from slapping a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, hey, man, this person tripping. They kind of like, hey, Smoke, just calm down, man. Relax. And I might even answer myself like, yeah, I know, boy, they be wanting you to go there. So it'd be kind of like 3 or 4 people present in this conversation. And I never thought about it when he said mirror conversations. I picked the title because I wanted our conversations to mirror things that people thinking, like our audience.
I agree.
I wanted them to see, like, you know, whether you're thinking about what to invest your money in, whether it's the next step in your life, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, just more meditation, just more wellness, you know what I'm saying, like doing wellness on yourself. We wanted to talk about those things that we go through as black men. You know what I'm saying? Black men from a certain kind of demographic who grew up a certain type of way. We wanted our conversations to mirror the conversations you may have on your own, because let's be honest, right? Social media link you with a lot of people that's like you.
They pretty much do. Like on a day to day, there's a lot of things that I go through and I watch on social media. A lot of people may not even talk about it or introduce it, because people be scared to talk about their problem. That's from my point of view, man. Like with me, I love to talk to people. You may know something that's gonna help me out throughout my little journey that I'm on, or just on life. So pretty much why the name? We picked the name just like Smoke said, man. Mirror Conversations is just because, like, you really talk to yourself. You want answers. A lot of people want answers, and you may not get the answers you need, but social media makes it so broad and so big that it gives you the opportunity to voice your opinion and get positive feedback from people. And a lot of people don't utilize these platforms the way we should. So now at this point, me and my guy, I feel that we've been through a lot in life that helps us really have a story. I know I got a story. What about you, Smoke?
I mean, to me, that's what it's all about. Our stories is what help us, you know what I'm saying, and what create us in the men we are today, and women, you know what I'm saying. So it's not about just a gender. We want to talk to everybody with like minds, because when you grow up in a certain neighborhood, you only dealing with the people that's in your environment. You not necessarily reaching out to people who are like you. Y'all have things in common just because y'all in the same environment. But what a lot of people don't use social media for is to find people that's like you. because you might be somebody trying to straighten out your life. And if you only around people that's doing crime, you really have to outsource yourself and you have to look abroad to find people that's in the realm of helping themselves. You know what I'm saying? People who elevating. And you know, a lot of us have struggled and a lot of us have climbed out of deep, dark pits. And I know that once we start moving forward and once these conversations get deeper, we gonna realize that it's more people have been in them pits than we think. So that's another reason why I feel like this is necessary, because a lot of times we ain't clicking on things that benefit us. We clicking on things just because they there. Oh, I'm at work, I'm gonna scroll through TikTok. Oh, let me look at this person. You probably don't really need another person.
Nah, I agree.
But you click on it because it's there. It's not a want or something that's fulfilling to you. You basically just clicking on it because it's there. So what we want to do is add substance to a lot of these conversations. We want to add maybe guidance to people who need it, to people who are at that crossroad, because we of a certain age.
I'm telling you.
And so where I was 6 years ago, maybe I could tell you the things I had to do as far as discipline, as far as patience, as far as determination, as far as prayer, to get to like where I'm at right now.
Yeah, and that's why we do this. That's why I feel like we're gonna do this, because there's a lot of people our age out here that's lost. Not saying that they're confused or they don't know which way they're going, but I'm gonna be honest with you, lost. Like here I am, I'm lost right now. But through what we're trying to do now, I think it'll help me, help myself get back on track. And while I'm getting back on track, because I do have some type of stability, so guess what? I want to help whoever is out there that's confused, that may be lost and don't see things from a different lens. We got to clean our lenses, man, and know what's our purpose and what's our reasons of why we do things. So with me, I'm on here, man, because guess what? Maybe my story can help one of y'all and y'all story can help me. So anybody that's on this live right now or may be tuning in, hey man, tag somebody that's going through some stuff, man, because I'm going through a lot right now in life. But guess what? Every morning I wake up, it's a new day. Every day I put my feet on the floor, I look at it as this is a new beginning for me, because yesterday is gone. Tomorrow we may never see. We living in the moment now. It's the present. A lot of people don't live in the now. A lot of people live in the past. A lot of people live in the future. But the past is gone. It's gone. The future we may never see. We may die tomorrow, yeah, or right now. But living in the moment, I feel that's a major thing, because when you live in the moment, yeah, it's necessary. Just like you just said, Smoke. But I feel like if we living in the now, you can make everything happen right now, not later, but we can make it happen right now.
And so that's why we just got together, because you know, a lot of podcasts, they focus on current events and hot topics, and we want to deal with that too, if it applies to us. You know what I'm saying? We're not stand-up comedians.
Definitely not.
We're not people who gonna be doing skits.
Nah.
And you know, all that stuff is fine, but basically we want to welcome y'all on this journey from everyday people who going through everyday things. And maybe if you in your 20s and you come across this and it resonates with you, we just want to invite y'all to travel this journey with us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't saying or doing things that's helpful, and we see it in the news every day. I was listening to Ice Cube talk about things that help us as necessarily black people.
Black.
You know what I'm saying? And how they was coming up with a plan to actually target the blacks, or however you identify. Even that has become something that people are, it's becoming a topic.
It's a topic.
Because when I be filling out job applications or writing on my resume, even though I work, I'm always looking for a better opportunity. When it say African American or black or other, I ain't gonna lie, I don't be wanting to put none of that shit. So maybe I'm not the only person. So what we gonna do, man, is just lock in, build a community, and give out information that's helpful. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving out no parlays or nothing like that, sorry. We ain't doing no crypto.
Nah, none of that.
You know what I'm saying? We just
None of that.
exchanging information to people like us. And hopefully it helps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Smoke just said, it's gonna be uncut. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real life situations, man. Real life situation. We got a couple topics that we already on, that we already talking about, and that we gonna move forward. So one thing I can ask y'all as the community, y'all give us some topics. What y'all want to hear? What y'all want to talk about? What y'all facing? What are y'all struggles? Maybe one of us, me, Smoke, or anybody that's connected to the podcast, we could help. We could show some things. We could be on the next level and open doors for people. And guess what? The way I look at it, man, the same way I need help, somebody out there need help. Ain't no pride, ain't no egos, ain't none of that, man. Like, I'm a normal person just like everybody out here, man. I got problems. People got problems, man. Life be lifing, man, and that's the way I feel. That's the way I feel about it. But it's us as humans, where we fail at and where we don't succeed at is living life, man. We so busy in the past. We so busy worried about the future. Sometimes you gotta let go and live and let live, man. That's the way I feel about it when it comes to living life and being strong, man. Because at the end of that, man, I've seen a lot of my life from growing up in Miami and moving to Georgia. I had a big life change once I moved to Georgia, and I started seeing things differently. I started moving differently. I start being more successful than I ever thought I'd be living in Miami. So I got the opportunity to move from Miami, and now I'm here in Georgia. Now, don't get me wrong, throughout the podcast, y'all definitely gonna hear some stuff that happened in my life just as well as Smoke life that got us to this point of wanting to start the podcast, of wanting to do something different, and like really show people that it could be done. And moving forward, we just feel like we stand on business. We stand on business and
real business, not like all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing on business.
Nah, I be hearing people talk about we stand on business, but you at your job, you about to be fired. What business you standing on? What business you standing on? And
when
also,
your mama got that roof, she got that leak in her roof.
Yeah.
You putting the pot down.
Yeah.
When you gonna get that fixed?
Yeah. Or when you gonna try to fix that solution? But at the end of that, man, what y'all can look for in this podcast, man, like I said, realization. Like, we gonna be real, we gonna be uncut, and we just gonna keep it 100 the whole time while we on this podcast.
And exchanging information, because I know y'all know people who smart. Everybody got a smart friend.
Everybody.
Some of us might have 3 or 4 smart friends, but do they ever come by besides the drink? Like, do they ever say, hey, man, you know, man, I do taxes. Like, this was going on with, or is they saying, hey, I'm going to give him a card, man, pass him out? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to start exchanging that information, because one person can't deliver information to millions of people. You know what I'm saying? We have to spread the word to actually start to help each other. And I'm one of those people. Anybody who know me personally, or anybody who ever interacted with me, if we talking about a subject and I know about the subject, I'm liable to give you all the information I know about that subject, whether it may benefit you or not. And that's what I be on, exchanging information. Even my kids, if they ask me something, they be kind of skeptical. Like, man, this nigga about to give me a speech. And it ain't that I'm about to give him a speech, but if you talking about something I know, I'm going to give you all the information. And I hope it stick, because I love it when I ask somebody something and they say, hey, man, you know what? I'm into that. I'll be locked in. I want to know the information, and I appreciate them for taking the time to give me information. But everybody don't do that. A lot of times we have to search, we have to read, we have to do all type of stuff to get the information that we looking for. And maybe something I know can help you, maybe something you know can help me, but we definitely have to start. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to look at, social media for entertainment purposes or for whatever you going through, but let this be one of the things that you're going through that you could go to get information, or that you could go through to get comfort, or maybe health and wellness, maybe something to help you stop eating beef, whatever the case is, man. We need to start exchanging that and start supporting each other along the way.
Well, I don't know about stop eating beef. I just started back eating meat not too long ago. But where I'm at with it, this is where I'm at with it. Like any information that I can give you to help you grow or help you be a better person and help you elevate to the next level in life, like that's what I'm on. I'm on stuff like that. Like I want to give you free information. I don't want to give you no information that ain't worth it to you, because if I'm speaking about it, I expect you to listen. Not saying I know everything, but I know enough because of where my life is at right now. I know enough to say, hey, I can help you get to this next point in life. But one thing I could say about what I'm bringing to the table in this podcast, man, I've had a rough life for the last 14, 15 years of my life. And there's also been some beautiful things as well, but I've learned a lot in these last 14 years of being a man, being a being a dad, and just living life, man, and trying to be strong for myself and be strong for others. Because if I'm weak, this is the way I feel. If I'm weak, everybody weak around me. And like Smoke said, you gotta have some smart friends. I'm gonna tell you this: if you the smartest one in your clique, guess what? You need to find some more friends, because if you're the smartest, guess what? Now you just start running on the treadmill. You ain't elevating. You ain't elevating because you the head of the clique. So if you find friends that can help you motivate or help you get to the next level, I think that's what you need to do. And that's why we're here. Not saying that we're the best people in the world, but I am going to tell you this. I do got a lot of stuff that I can help people out with and put them on the right track, because here I am. I'm on the right track now as we speak. You know, they say 7 days you can change a habit. So I've been doing on my little journey for about 25 days now on moving forward and forgetting the yesterday and waking up every day to a new day.
And so we feel like that's important. So we basically just giving y'all a breakdown on what we want to do and just our whole purpose. Like we didn't want to sit idle. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't something that we was like, hey, we got to do something, man. What we going to do? No. I have conversations with people daily, and it inspired me. Like we got one of my best friends on here, Ivan Bab. Me and him, we used to talk on the phone every day at 6 in the morning going to work. And he say something, and that creates a spark within my mind. You know what I'm saying? Either to send me to go research about something, or it just motivate me to push through the day. You know what I'm saying? We're just developing and just elevating, whether it's how to get better credit. We might talk about the housing market. We may talk about anything. What songs came out. Like we just have motivational conversations. And I see a lot of what I'm thinking in those conversations. That's why when Lamont said, okay, here go the titles. And I was like, okay, I like this. And after reading all those titles, something came to us that all of those titles in one are mirrored conversations.
Facts.
These either conversations I'm having with myself, or when I see somebody who I know or who I'm affiliated with and they have a conversation and I see my thoughts within their conversations, that's a mirrored conversation. So we hope y'all understand, and we hope, y'all come along with us for the journey. Y'all gonna see us grow, and y'all gonna see how we build this just to express ourselves, for one, which could be a form of therapy, and to also reach out to people who may need it. This may turn into something where it's everybody helping everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like a lot of people see people going to social media and they think it's all about money. Like I don't think this is a money situation, man. Like this is more of how many people can we help? How many people can we really save? Because here I am, I'm 43 years old, and it's like, what's my purpose in life? What's my purpose in life? Like my post this morning on Facebook was a real life situation, man. Here I am, 43. I probably got another 30 years to live, tops. You know what I'm saying? So with them 30 years of me living, the way I'm looking at it is that for these next 30 years, while I'm here on this earth, man, I'm gonna make the best of it. And when I say making the best of it, if you about that BS and you ain't elevating for yourself, man, please stay around me, hit next, go to the next person, go play with somebody else because I ain't got time to be playing with nobody. So at the end of all of that, what I'm going to say is that you either elevating or you running on the treadmill. I'm tired. I don't want to run on the treadmill. I done lost all trust in people. I done lost all trust in people because people don't really see things from everybody's perspective. You see things from your own lenses. And I respect it. So stay in your own lane. If you feel you can't help a person or help a person get to the next level, guess what? You can keep it moving. You can keep it moving out my face. That's the way I feel about it.
And that's basically us in a nutshell, man. We happy y'all spent the morning with us. You know, y'all tap in. We're gonna be coming back with more content. We're gonna be having more mirrored conversations.
Right.
It's gonna be intellectual. It's gonna be deep, and most of all, it's gonna be community based. We want to be talking to people who could benefit from it. We don't care if it's 3 people.
Facts.
We don't care if it's 2 people, but we want to talk to people who gonna benefit from what we saying and people who we could benefit from. If you look around, a lot of people who building communities and things and exchanging information, if you got 300 people in the room and they think like you, that is powerful.
Powerful, very.
That is powerful no matter what you doing. That's how you get in the room with mechanics. Look at all the scamming that's going around. You know what I'm saying? It is people who looking for a solid foundation and they getting scammed. And at this point in life, that's really sad that people really just, and people be doing it with religion or what they call, high conversations or, whatever, people who trying to get a start to a business or financial literacy and they getting scammed. Can y'all really think about that? Like when you dealing with a criminal, you on guard because you like, all right, I did come to buy this weed illegally or this dude did say he had these rims, so you on guard. But when somebody say that their goal is to help you succeed financially, you like, damn, he can't be a scammer.
Exactly.
Like, it's crazy how people down criminals, but then the scammers be having 1 million followers. Exactly. At least with a criminal, you know what you getting. You know
what you getting. And I seen a little skit from DMX. He said, a snake, for using snake for an example. You know what a snake gonna do to you. You know what I'm saying? A snake gonna bite you. That snake is gonna bite you. And that's the way I feel. So if you know people for what they are, you know exactly what you're gonna get. Just like Smoke said. Like with me at this point right now, I ain't feeling people right now. So guess what? My table now, I don't know about you, Smoke, but my table now is a invite only. Like you can't sit at my table just to come sit at my table and insert yourself in my life and think it's gonna be okay because I don't trust y'all no more. I don't. I'm not saying I don't trust everybody, but the majority of the people I don't trust, man. So when I let you in my circle or at my table, I want you to be there. You showed me something that's going to either help me elevate, help you elevate, or we just going to be a great power team or something like that. But at the end of that, man, I don't trust nobody no more because people have their own agendas. Your agenda may not align with my agenda, so guess what? At this point, you got to get it how you live. Right. And the way I get it is, if you ain't on my little wavelength, keep it moving. And I'm gonna continue saying that every day. So what we trying to go at with this podcast to keep it in short, help anybody out there that needs help. Anybody out there that may need that little push, because a couple weeks ago I needed that little push, and guess what? My guy right here, he gave me that push. I had an idea with him. He texted me and said, "Hey, Lamont, I live in Georgia now." Guess what? I was at his house the next day. I wanted to come that day, but he was at work. So you be needing those people. And like I said, a lot of people may not think that me and Smoke was this close, but me and Smoke been friends for a very, very long time. What, since 7th grade out of Pallet?
At least 7,
yeah.
6, 7, 8 grade.
Yeah.
Middle school.
Yeah, middle school. And then we went on to high school and look at it now. 2024, we graduated from high school 25 years ago.
And one thing about it, anybody who, familiar with how we grew up, whether you seen us in the 40s or whether you seen us on 51st Street, or whether you seen us on 55th Street, wherever you seen us at, our group of friends, you know what I'm saying, you know it wasn't a lot of crossing within our circle. So it's just like lifelong friendships, people who we were raised the same, so we had the same morals, integrity. You know what I'm saying? A couple bumps and bruises along the way, but for the most part, they've been lifelong friendships. And so to be at this point where we're able to look back on our life and know how important that was, and it was so much important that we want to pass the information on to others. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really a lot of OGs. Right now, you got a lot of old niggas talking, but the information I got from people I looked up to, it wasn't because they was running Fortune 500 companies. It was because they knew how to fuck up. And so they could say, hey, boy, I did that before. Fuck me up.
Exactly.
Slow down. So it ain't even about knowing how to succeed. Sometimes you have to listen to people who know how to fuck up. And maybe that might help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even to get the information misconstrued like it's going to be the best information you got in your life. But if it triggers something, if a conversation or watching our podcast could trigger something in you to make a better decision, I feel like my job done.
Yeah, facts. I'm with you on that.
None of us stood face to face with the Most High or knows what system he goes by when he's passing out blessings. But I know every morning I wake up, I feel blessed. I feel blessed so much so that I had to call people, hey man, what's up, man? How you doing, man? You was just on my mind, bro, and I'm just checking in. I'm just sending some positive energy your way. That's how blessed I feel. And I don't know the system in which God passes out these blessings. So I'm just trying to cover all of the marks, not because I think I'm gonna get a reward, but I do just want to put that good out in the world as far as me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done a lot of bad. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of negativity out in the world also. And I ain't perfect. But if I could brighten up your day, if you was having a bad day and you see my call, and you like, man, what this nigga want to talk about? I don't know what songs came out on Friday. He probably tell me about some freestyle he wrote. And I call and just tell you like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Like, you good? I don't know, man. I just want to send some positive energy your way, man. Keep going. Whatever going on with you, bro, keep going. Stay focused, man. Button down on it, man. Keep going, man. This my prayer for you. If you ever got one of those calls from me or a text like that from me, or you see me and I grab you and you know what I'm saying? I probably needed that hug too. So I'm just passing off the same things I feel like I be needing. You know what I'm saying? I might call you because I needed to tell somebody something good. I've been hearing bullshit all day.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
You know, that's basically where we at. You know, might have a rough day and just click live on and be like, hey, man, how everybody doing, man? Somebody tell me something good. That could go both ways. And that's basically like what we trying to build at this point.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say something. I ain't want to put it out there because I wanted it to be one of the podcast topics. But remember when I called you yesterday and we were talking. I do see a lot of loyal people that's tapping into what we're doing right now. So I was talking to Smoke yesterday about loyalty over consistency. Like a lot of people get those two right there mixed up. I think both of those run hand in hand. I think both of them run hand in hand. And what we're trying to build some loyal people that's going to tap in, that's really going to need to hear what we got to say. And not just hear what we got to say. We want y'all to give us some topics. Give us some topics, what we need to talk about.
Somebody may need to hear what you have to say.
Thank you. So we'll do all the research. Just give us a topic on what we need to speak about. So I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to be very honest with you. When I say consistency over loyalty, you can be consistent. You definitely can be consistent, but how loyal are you? How loyal are you? So what we want to build right now with this podcast is a whole bunch of loyal people that's willing to elevate, grow their life, and take their life to the next level. And we going to be consistent. We going to be consistent. I'm going to be straight up with you. The most people we'd have had on this live was 10 people. 10 people. Guess what? I'm okay with that. You know why I'm okay with that? Because pretty soon here, when we drop all of this information, man, it's going to be bigger than this. Because we just woke up this morning. I woke up, drove 40 minutes to Smokehouse and told myself, like, look, Let's do
Today
something.
the day, right?
Today is the day, because guess what? If it's not today, it can't be yesterday. It might not be tomorrow. So we're gonna do it now.
Yeah,
and guess
I
what
jumped
we
right
did?
up, made me some coffee,
And got to it. And
ready
got
to
to
go,
it.
man. And I'm waiting for 12 o'clock to hit. When 12 o'clock hit, I'm gonna have a drink.
and
counting down.
And not just that, like, this is not our normal setup. This is not the normal setup. We're trying to get our studio up and running. That will be coming. We will make a video on that and show y'all the before and after of where we came from and what we doing and how we gonna look. And we want this to be a space that people can come and enjoy what we're doing and see exactly what we're doing. And this is not for us. This is more for y'all, because like I know it for a fact it's people out here that's going through things that's worse than what we're going through. I know that for a fact, man, because like it's a lot of people out here that's lost when it comes to life. Not saying that they're confused or anything like that. They just don't know their next step. A couple weeks ago like that, I didn't know my next step. Mm-hmm. I didn't know my next step, but I'm gonna tell you this though, like I'm on the right path now, and I can't do it by myself. That's why I got Smoke next to me. Right. That's why I got everybody that's watching right now, and I see a lot of people that done tagged in that know my story, that know exactly what I'm going through, and know how I'm coming about it. Like I got some people that just tell me every day, Lamont, where your smile at? We see you smile every day. You got to change that frown to a smile. So now at this point, I clean my glasses. I got my lenses clean. So now I'm walking in a different path, and I just see things differently right now. So we need a lot of loyal people that's gonna take our information that we putting out and maybe use it or utilize it, or it's all right. We want to be criticized too. Tell me if I'm saying something wrong. Tell me if you don't align with the things that I got to say, because guess what? I'm not the smartest guy in the world. But I try to make my valid points, and I try to keep it 100 with a lot of people, and I try to be uncut now at this point. Now, I'm not going to say I've been uncut my whole life, but right now at this point, I'm pretty much uncut. And I'm going to tell you how I feel about every situation in life. Like, I'm liable to tell you about yourself if you want some other stuff. But at the end of the day, guess what? This is my life. This is my life, and this is where I'm at right now. So I am going to tell y'all this. We invite y'all. Follow us to get this message that we trying to put out. Share this with somebody. Like I said, we only got 7 to 10 people on here, but guess what? Them 10 people can turn to 100. Them money can turn to 1,000. And guess what? If we change one person's life and give a person a different vision, just one, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. If someone called me and be like, hey, Lamont, y'all podcast, whatever it was, helped me and showed me a different point of life, I'm happy with that. What you think about that, Smoke?
I mean, that's the goal right now. At this age, man, you know, we just gotta have like a well-balanced life. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be like all entertainment and jokes. You know, you gotta have something that build you up, you know? And that's just what I want to put out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to put stuff out there where people could tap in and feel like, you know, they one with us, they growing with us, and we all align, and we all want the same things out of life. So, Apple, is there a YouTube channel or just FB for now? Well, we're gonna have everything.
Yeah.
This was just like a test run. We wanted to see like how we look on camera, like what the angle was.
We pretty much wanted to engage with the people and tell people what to look out for. Like when I say engagement, meaning we're gonna drop the podcast, Mirror Conversations. Right now, we just wanted to put it out on Facebook. This was the easiest platform, so where we're at to let people see or know what our goals are and what we're doing. But we are coming to YouTube. Like I think YouTube is the platform what we really want to be on and express and put the podcast out on that. But the YouTube channel is coming. We're trying to hit every platform. But this platform right now with Facebook, this was the easiest to put it out to the friends that we got. like Facebook is more of a friend thing. YouTube is more of to help people with the life-changing events that they going on.
Yeah,
So
like audience.
YouTube will be coming. Like we don't have an official drop date for the podcast yet, but we think it's sometime mid-January once we get the studio set up and finish designing it and putting everything into play. But the YouTube channel will be coming soon.
We plan on being everywhere though. We
Yeah.
definitely gonna be everywhere. We gonna make this like a big thing. We gonna put a lot of our time and effort into it. And you know what I'm saying? We just wanted to inform people, so y'all be on the lookout, whether y'all following me or whether y'all following Lamar. Y'all make sure y'all just be on the lookout. And you know what I'm saying? We might just be doing lives and dropping videos until then. And you know what I'm saying? Whatever information you have based on what we saying, I mean, we just gonna get to it. Like already we've been on here for 36 minutes. So we appreciate y'all, you know, for taking the time out of y'all morning, whether you cooking your Sunday dinner, whether you watching Sports Center, about to put your bets in or get ready for NFL Sunday. Man, we just appreciate it.
Yeah, I know I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, man, like all of us got life stories. All of us got life stories. So I don't know, Smoke, like I kind of enjoyed this right now of going live on Facebook with our 10 people. I still loved it with the 10 people that viewed us and watched us. I love it. But I think we can give them a test run of our introduction of the podcast, man, right here on live before the first episode really drop. You could say this is our intro, but we just up here just big kicking it and just having fun and just letting people know that what we're about to do in our movement and what we're trying to go at with what we're trying to do. It's like I said, it's for those people, man, woman, or however y'all want to come about. But we gonna drop some big things. And what we want y'all to do and what I ask of y'all, the 10 people that's been on here, hey man, give us some titles. Give us some topics. Give us something that you want to hear about. Like I said, we'll do all the research.
Give us something that's missing from your social media algorithm. Because a lot of times we just watching stuff that's there. It's not really something that we desire to watch or something that we feel is helpful for us. It's just something that's there. So we clicked on it. We watched it for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Now this is something that we can craft. Something that you may have been thinking about, or just something that's been on your mind, or maybe if you have a testimony about what you've been going through, come in and get a social media hug.
I'm telling you facts.
You know, because sometimes people ain't getting them hugs at home, man.
Hey.
Whatever the case is, we just want everybody to come in and participate, and you know what I'm saying? We gonna make it happen. Hopefully we able to make each other stronger.
Nah, we will make each other stronger. Not hopefully, Smoke. Because the person that you are and the person that I am, I think we can touch a lot of people and help people see things different than what they've been seeing for their lives. Like it's a lot of people out here that knows me, and it's a lot of people out here that assassinate my character. They may not think of me as the right person or just assassinating my character. But back to what I said, these mirror conversations that we're going to have, I think it'll be great. So far, we already got like 5 topics that we're going to start recording one day next week. And we just going to move forward like that. And guess what? I think this is the end of our little conversation. We have 40 minutes. Smoke, you got any closing remarks?
Now, I just want to say I appreciate everybody for taking the time and just tapping in and just rocking with us. Y'all just be on the lookout for more. Cut your notifications on. Like, comment, share. You know the whole spiel that you do to get. You know what I'm saying? This is social media world is partially AI ran. So we do need to tap into that. So if you just stop there, you know, like, comment, share, click your notifications on. You know what I'm saying? If you agree with what we saying. If it don't fit you, I mean, you gotta give us a couple episodes. I guarantee we probably gonna find something that definitely intrigue you, something that you definitely interested in. So with that being said, man, y'all just enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, man. Blessings.
Yeah, be great. We gonna close out this Lamont right here. That's Smoke right
Smoke, here. Gas, whatever you want to call me, man. I'm all of those. So we appreciate y'all. Man.
Yeah, and this is Mirror Conversation. We just updated y'all on what to look forward to and what to expect from these mirror conversations that we're gonna have And maybe our next episode, we may go live again. But like Smoke said, we appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate the people that tapped in. We appreciate everybody. So at the end of that, man, I appreciate everybody. Let's be great and let's elevate on life, man, and take life to the next level, man.
Absolutely.